Brandon Eccles here. I am the Ketchup Man. We've got an eBay sale that I'm going to be highlighting today. We haven't done a VHS video in a little bit, so I did sell some VHS going into the weekend. So I just want to thank eBay user CoffeePotExtreme for buying these VHS tapes. Let me see what's sold. Alright. So, we got the classics. I just listed this too. Independence Day, Lost World, Jurassic Park, Lake Placid, The Mummy, and Godzilla. And of course, that's the original Brendan Fraser Mummy. But, you know, any tapes I sell are guaranteed to be mold-free, at least at the time I ship them. Mold-free, they play, no damage. Slip cases, of course, are always going to be nicked and creased and worn and faded. I mean, we're dealing with 30, 40-year-old material in some cases. Obviously, these are not quite that old yet, but some of them are getting pretty close. So, yep, just want to thank you for your order. I'm going to be wrapping and shipping these. I have a particular way that I always wrap and ship my VHS. For those watching at home, used to have a VHS sale a lot more frequently, but before Christmas I took all my listings down and redid all of them. So the VHS is just starting to make its way back up into my eBay store. And so we're going to start having a lot more of these videos now that the VHS tapes begin to flow. So, yeah. Also launched 2 new YouTube channels this week. I swear I've done this before. Professional. It's like wrapping presents. You never have enough space one way or another. So what I'm gonna not do is put tape where it touches the cardboard box so it rips when you pull it. So I'm gonna tape around it. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up or not. Just make sure we're not pulling the labels off the VHS, or the printing off the cardboard, I should say. So now I got this. Don't worry, this doesn't go in the mail like this. It's cardboarded like this, so nothing slides around, moves around, and grinds. So these tapes arrive in the condition I sent them in. Here's just a random piece of bubble wrap. Always reuse everything I can. Kind of similar to my mission with these VHS tapes, you know. I am the Ketchup Man and all, but, you know, I had a soft spot, of course, for the VHS. And I kind of made it a mission, instead of throwing them in the trash when I would get them from estate sales or when I would do large buys of people's estates. Instead of throwing them in the trash, I decided, you know, lot them up and sell them so people can save on shipping and they'd be tempted to actually buy them. Selling individual tapes, unless they're a really valuable tape, that's just not going to work anymore. Media mail, of course, is how these are going out. And I can tell you, media mail shipping rates are through the roof. There's been a couple other VHS lots that I've sold recently, since getting my store back in tip-top shape and refreshed. I think that's a good word for it, refreshed. There's been some VHS lots that I've sold that it was actually cheaper to send them out priority mail than media mail. So, and that's because now with priority mail, the post office, I guess you could say in a way, it gives a discount really it's basically cubic shipping. They did away with the regional rate A and B boxes, and now they do cubic shipping with priority. So if your box is small enough, even if it weighs a good amount, the priority mail shipping is a lot cheaper. If you live pretty close to the seller, it's even cheaper than that. So now this is going out a couple states away, a few states away from me. So we'll see. We'll see. So that's loose in there. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do a little bit of paper on each side. My digital scale for shipping is pretty annoying. It basically auto shuts itself off like after 2 minutes. It's like, okay. And that's even when it's getting used. Kind of annoying. I'll be upgrading to a Rollo scale soon enough. Wow, am I really out of newspaper? Just recycled some too. That's alright. That's alright. So, CoffeePotExtreme, I hope you enjoy these and hope you display them. It's my Ketchup Man business card. I put it in there. It's got a link to all my socials. Just in case, you might get a kick out of my YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe. It helps a lot. I also have a stock market YouTube channel, and then my son has just kind of a fun, cutesy YouTube channel. So I think we're good to go here. I'm going to get this shipped out and out the door to the post office today.